The sun burned brightly over the palm-lined boulevard as luxury cars gleamed like trophies of success, and among them stood a striking red Ferrari that drew everyone's attention. Its owner, a sharply dressed, confident woman in her mid-30s, adjusted her sunglasses as she stepped out, radiating authority and pride. She had worked relentlessly to build her empire, and to her, that car wasn't just a vehicle, it was a symbol of her victory over a harsh world that once doubted her. As she walked toward a nearby cafe, she suddenly stopped, her expression turning cold and furious. A young boy, no older than 12, stood beside her Ferrari, his fingers gently tracing along the edge of the hood as if studying it. To her, it looked like a careless child about to damage something priceless. Without hesitation, she stormed back, heels clicking sharply against the pavement, and snapped loudly, "Hey! What do you think you're doing? Get your hands off my car!" Her voice echoed, turning heads instantly. The boy flinched but didn't step away immediately. Instead, he looked at her, not with fear, but with a strange calmness that only fueled her anger further. "Do you even know how much this costs?" she continued, her tone sharp and humiliating. "Kids like you shouldn't even come near cars like this." Behind them, a few bystanders paused, and some even lifted their phones, sensing drama unfolding. The boy slowly withdrew his hand, lowering his gaze for a brief moment before speaking softly, "I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to damage it." But she wasn't listening anymore. Years of struggle had hardened her, and she had no patience for what she assumed was careless behavior. "Just stay away," she insisted, turning as if to walk away again. But then, something unexpected happened. The boy spoke again, a little louder this time, "There's something wrong with your engine." She stopped mid-step. That caught her attention. Slowly, she turned back, narrowing her eyes. "What did you just say?" she asked, her voice laced with disbelief. The boy pointed gently toward the front of the Ferrari. "When you parked, I heard an irregular ticking sound. It's not normal, maybe something loose in the timing or belt area." For a moment, she simply stared at him. Then she let out a short, dismissive laugh. "And you figured that out just by listening? What are you, some kind of mechanic genius?" The sarcasm in her voice was clear, and a few people nearby chuckled. But the boy didn't react to the mockery. He simply nodded. "I work at a small garage after school. I hear engines all day." There was no arrogance in his tone, just quiet confidence. The woman hesitated. Part of her wanted to dismiss him entirely, but another part, perhaps curiosity, made her pause. Her Ferrari had, in fact, made a faint noise earlier, something she had ignored. She crossed her arms, studying him. "Fine," she said finally, her voice challenging. "If you're so sure, go ahead. Show me what's wrong." The crowd leaned in closer, intrigued. The boy approached the car carefully, this time with permission. He asked politely, "Can you open the hood?" With a slight roll of her eyes, she pressed the key, and the hood lifted smoothly. The boy stepped closer, his expression instantly changing from timid to focused. His small hands moved with surprising precision as he examined the engine. He listened, touched, adjusted slightly, completely absorbed in what he was doing. The woman watched, her skepticism slowly mixing with curiosity. A few tense seconds passed, then a minute. The boy finally spoke, "Here, this clamp is loose. It's causing the vibration and that ticking sound." He tightened it using a small tool he pulled from his pocket, something he always carried. "Now try starting it." She hesitated again, then walked to the driver's seat and pressed the ignition. The engine roared to life, smooth, powerful, flawless. The ticking noise was gone. Her eyes widened slightly, the realization hitting her. The crowd murmured in surprise. She stepped out of the car slowly, looking at the boy in a completely different way now. Gone was the arrogance, replaced by something unfamiliar, respect, maybe even a hint of guilt. "How did you?" she began, but couldn't finish the sentence. The boy simply shrugged. "I just fixed what was wrong." There was a quiet dignity in his words that struck her deeply. For the first time, she saw him not as a careless child, but as someone capable, intelligent, someone the world might overlook, just as it once overlooked her. She took off her sunglasses, her voice softer now. "I misjudged you." The boy smiled faintly, a simple, forgiving smile that carried more maturity than most adults. "It's okay," he said. "It happens." She paused, then reached into her bag and pulled out her business card. "If you ever want a better opportunity, come see me," she said, handing it to him. "Talent like yours deserves more." The boy looked at the card, then back at her, his eyes lighting up with hope. "Thank you," he said sincerely. As she walked away again, this time with a humbled heart, she realized something important. Success isn't just about what you own, but how you treat others. And sometimes, the people we underestimate are the ones who teach us the greatest lessons. The crowd slowly dispersed, but the moment lingered, a powerful reminder that respect and kindness matter more than status. And to everyone watching this story unfold, remember this: never judge someone by their appearance or background, because hidden talent can come from anywhere. If this story touched your heart and reminded you of the value of humility and opportunity, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because more powerful and inspiring stories like this are waiting for you.